Hi guys. Well, so obviously since my last video, you've seen that I am indeed expecting. But basically, yes, so far so good, touch wood. I am now at 18 weeks and 2 or 3 days, and I feel okay. It's really difficult. If I sort of go back to the very beginning, I had a bit of a rough time at the beginning. I had some bleeding, which wasn't very pleasant, so to speak. So obviously that was one of the reasons why we did keep it down the down low for a while. Secondly, other horrible things have happened. I also had a lot of pain with it, so obviously I was thinking that something was going wrong, and I just thought, you know, at the end of the day, this isn't meant to be, but it is. From about 8 weeks, I think everything seemed to slow down. Everything started to be normal when I started having, I've had my midwife's appointments and they've been fine, and they said that everything is progressing well. It was really confusing because we had the first scan, which was, as the fertility clinic called it, like a reassurance scan, just to double check that I was pregnant, because obviously I rang up on Monday we found out on the Friday the 11th of October, and which was 4 days after the fertility clinic appointment. So we went, I did obviously a tested at 9:30 at night, and it came up pretty quick, and then obviously we did numerous tests after that, and I did keep checking. Basically I went through quite a lot of tests, and obviously they all read the same, but it was just reassurance for my peace of mind, so to speak, and obviously my husband's peace of mind, because he was worried as well, past history and all. So excuse me. So other things, I picked up, I've got a Doppler, which one of my dearest friends gave me. She's a diamond, thanks Claire. She gave me her Doppler, and we found the baby's heartbeat from, I think it was 14 weeks or just after 14 weeks. Nice strong heartbeat, and I think, if you just bear with me, I have actually got a clip on my phone. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but I'll try it, and then I'll listen back to see if you pick it up. So this is it. I'll turn it up so you can hear it when it gets to the bit. So yeah, it was around about 14 weeks or just after 14 weeks that we managed to pick up the heartbeat. And then from, I don't know if it was it wasn't this weekend because we're on Saturday today, so I can't remember exactly if it was last weekend or the weekend before that that I actually started to feel flutters, which was quite funny because I wasn't 100% certain if it was what I thought it was. And yes, those movements, obviously it's all on I can only feel it myself. Obviously I can't let my husband feel anything because there's nothing to feel for him just yet. So we have just under 2 weeks till we find out the gender, and yes, we are going to find out the gender. I didn't want to find out the gender, but a little bit of persuasion and we are now finding out the gender. My husband really wanted to know anyway. So have I done any gender prediction tests? I've done the Chinese chart, and also I have done the baking powder or soda, is it? I've done those, and both of those tests have come up with girl, but at the end of the day I don't think I'm going to do any more because I think it's just best to wait and see what happens. Have I got a bump? Yes, I have got a bump. Probably a lot of it's probably to do with overindulging at Christmas, but do you know what? I managed to lose 4 stone and I got the best gift ever that I could ask for. And if I gain weight, I gain weight, and I know I've lost it once before, twice before, and I can do it again. So, and I will do it again. I was told off by my midwife. I wasn't eating enough or drinking enough. What else is it to tell you? I'm just getting big, and it's pretty scary because we're almost halfway through, and it's still so surreal right now. It's just not. It's exciting, but it's scary. But we'll see. We'll just take each day as it comes and just hope for the best. I am not going to do a belly shot. The simple fact is, I just think I'm massive, and I just think a lot of it is fat. So I'm refusing to do a belly shot. I do not. Maybe later on in the pregnancy, I probably will. I've done like, excuse me. I've done like belly shots just for my peace of mind, and I've tried to do them as like during the week as much as possible. So I'm gonna but I've kept those for my peace of mind, and just so I can look back and say, yeah, look, I got to this part and I got to this stage and things like that. So yep. So yeah, we've made it nearly halfway through. Obviously just another couple of weeks to go. I think it's the day before we find out the gender that officially halfway through. I haven't had I have had sort of symptoms. I did have at the very beginning I had the taste in my mouth. It was like a constant taste of perfume, and I mean I do wear perfume, but this was a strong tasting perfume, and it definitely wasn't mine. And that was one sign. Tender breasts, and I felt sick, and I think I was sick once, and touch wood, I haven't had anything else since. Probably constant burping. Wind, unfortunately, is another one. I think that's really it. I'm trying to think of everything, trying to update you on everything, but as I say, I will try and do a video every Thursday, which is when my weeks roll over. I can't promise anything, but I will try my best and keep you up to date. So think this is 1-0 to Gemma and 0 to fertility, because I've beaten infertility. And yeah, we're both chuffed and absolutely over the moon. So are family, so are close friends. And I just want to thank family if you watch this, and I also want to thank my close friends and everybody watches my videos. Just thanks for the support, it's really, really great. Any tips on how you can sleep easier? I have purchased a pregnancy pillow. Just the simple fact is I do suffer with my back, and it's been a godsend because it is helping me sleep at night. But apart from that, I think we'll wrap this up, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye.